What's going on, you guys? How you guys doing? It is Perkinstalks, all things Perkins. We're here for another episode. Oh man, dude, it is hot. It is hot, hot, hot. And I don't know why I decided to come outside when I have air conditioning inside and fans inside. It's hot. You have another episode of Let's Talk. I got my little drinky drink, some sparkling water, black raspberry, and it's actually RAZZ raspberry. It's actually pretty good. I'm a big fan of seltzer water. My mom always used to let us drink seltzer water. It was kind of like drinking soda without the soda flavor and the caffeine of the soda. So, but I like it though. I like it. I do. I do. I do. Anyway, y'all. Yeah. Let's get right into this. Um, before I begin, number one, yes, I'm still by the highway. But before I begin, I just wanted to tell y'all because apparently this month is like mental health month, and I didn't know that. So thank you TikTok for letting us know that, which I would have known earlier, but I didn't know that. But I do have a video out. It's Spirit knows Spirit. Actually, I should have put it in the dark, or maybe I should make another video. Oh, y'all give me ideas. Y'all give me ideas. I love this. Thank you, Holy Spirit. But I did make a video called Spirit, No Spirit. Basically, your spirit, your good vibes will connect with another spirit that's also good vibes. That's also good as well. But it's basically talking about depression, kind of. So I'll definitely tell y'all to go ahead and check that out. That one's a really good one. But without further ado, let's get into this one, right? So, dating equality, y'all. What do y'all know about dating equality? Dating equality, it's uh, of course, when you get into this relationship stuff, um, you you want to always be your best, do your best. You always want to make your partner feel equal. You want to make your partner not feel less than. You want to make your partner feel greater than, etc., etc. And when I started dating my girlfriend and was all about this dating equality, she wants to be equal, into the relationship, and of course, that talks about that just deals with a lot, right? So you want to be equal with a lot of stuff, right? And so nowadays, I let her pay and stuff like that. So it's just pretty equal, because I mean, there was those times I would always pay, and so now I let her pay. Now when the check comes to the table, I just look at it. She looks at it, and then she just kicks out and pays. And then whenever we get groceries, I normally just go into the house and just sit down, just because it's been a long trip, and she normally just brings in all the groceries, so she brings in, and at the end of the day, who am I to stop her for actually doing the stuff that I would normally do, like she will just carry like cases of water, and I'm like, babe, I'm proud of you. You go ahead and do your thing, girl. Go ahead and do your thing. Like, you want to be independent. And like, who, like, really, like, if who am I to stop you? Who am I to block you or to say no, you can't do that? I'm the man. And then and now so she got her own car. I get to be the passenger prince now. And she opens the door for me, and I get in, and she closes the door, and it's such a beautiful thing. I'm about to cry right now. But it's such a beautiful thing, and whenever we go to Starbucks, she asks me like, hey, what do you want for Starbucks? Normally I'm just like, hey, let me or get some hot chocolate or something like that, or whatever, you know. But now I'm just like, let me get a mocha java chip with 5 pumps of vanilla in it, you know. Um, and now I'm just all about relaxing, y'all. I'm all about relaxing. Like I said, dating quality is such a good thing. Like at first, I thought it was gonna be like a bad thing because I was raised that I was raised as the man. You need to do it all. You know, that's how mom always taught us. You know, like when you go out to eat, you're supposed to be paying. You're supposed to open the doors for the girl. You're supposed to pull out the chair when you push the chair in. Like that. You know, like the man is supposed to be doing everything. Who we men, right? But like I said, nowadays, it's different now. You know, I think that as society we came a long way now. You know, so now we get to we as a man we get to sit back and let the woman do it all. You know, um, and really it's such a beautiful thing if you really look at it. You know, um, like especially like if it comes to bills and stuff like why am I paying all the bills? Like you know, like she does. She pays all the bills. You know, which is good because I'm just like, all right, well, I don't have to help out with anything. You know, I just get to sit back and relax. You know, maybe from time to time, if I need to get my nails done, my hair did. I'll be like, hey, can I get a couple bucks to get my hair did and stuff? And then you know, she gives it to me. You know, I haven't had my hair did in a while. You know, I haven't had my nails done either in a while either. Um, but I mean, I wish I could just show y'all a video of just how my lovely just carries stuff into the house, how she just caters to me, you know, and I'm like, wow, this is great because of course throughout many years, I've been catering to the women, you know, or and even throughout the year of us, beginning of us dating, you know, I was always catering to her, to her, to her, and but now she like caters to me, you know, and I tell you, it's a beautiful thing. You know, you really got to let people like if people want to be independent, go ahead, be independent. You know, like I'm all for it. Like you go ahead if that's what you want to do. I support you in that. You know, I definitely support you. I'm definitely with you, arm in arm. You know, and especially most most women they want to be independent so they can show their kids like listen this is how you be independent, you know. So even when she goes to get gas, like I know there's like oh the man always pumps the gas, I mean but when I'm with her I'm like she goes inside, she goes inside, pays for it, comes out and pumps it while I'm just there scrolling through TikTok, you know, or scrolling through Instagram, or just trying to be the greater boyfriend that I am, you know. Once again, who am I? Who am I to stop anyone from being independent or from being their own person? Seriously, who who am I? I'm no one, man. Like why would I stop you from you living your best life? Why would I stop you from living your greater life? Why? It don't make sense to me. It really don't. I let her do what she got to do, you know. And I support her in that, you know. And I tell her that I'm like, you know, whenever she comes in with the stuff, breathing heavy, go in the house, carrying all the stuff, I'm like, babe, I support you in everything, you know. And then she's just loving on me, and we're loving on each other at that moment. But it's just like, hey, you know, um, you want to be independent, and I support that. And fellas, you always have to support your girl or your wife when it comes to wanting to be independent, wanting to be her own self. You gotta let them live their life, live their greater life, be all that they can be, and just just love them. You know, like I know as nature we wanna be the man. We would barely type. Oh, blah, 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 blah. No, chill, lay back. They got this. They got this. You know, it's all about being independent for them. It's all about being independent. And honestly, if I could just be there to support you, I'll be there to support you. I'll definitely be there to support you. Don't you worry. I'll be the best support that you'll probably ever like think about even having. So, yeah, I'll tell you, dating equality is such a beautiful thing. Like I said, at first I was kind of fearful of it. I'm like, you know what, no. But now that I see what dating quality is, I'm like, listen, yeah, you go for it. Yeah, you go for it. You live your best life, girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like I said, it's such a beautiful thing, man. It really is. It really is. Woo, man, this stuff is really good. There used to be a store called Pathmark back in the days. We used to get some seltzers, like about like the liter size, whatever, about like that big size. And man, they used to have all different types of flavors. Now I've been really like into like blackberry. Blackberry is a good flavor. Listen, y'all, let's move on to our next topic. We're gonna talk about the kids. We're gonna talk about the kids because we love them kids, right? We love the kids. Um, One thing that I see that is important in today's times that we do need to protect the kids, not our kids, because I don't have kids personally. Um, but one thing we do need to do is protect the kids, and that comes with all sorts of everything. Um, Kids should feel safe, should feel comfortable. Um, but you also gotta let the kid know when it's important to not really talk to strangers. So back in the day, my mom always told us, "Do not talk to strangers. Stranger danger." She said, "Do not talk to strangers. Do not." And then honestly, that's what we've learned. Growing up, especially in New York. It's like you don't talk to strangers. You don't talk to someone who's weird, because around that area too. Around the area when we were growing up, there was this. I don't. Can you call it a serial rapist? All right, man. We'll go with that. He was a serial rapist, and he would literally just like walk around the area of where we lived. Just like, well, different buildings. He'll start walking around, start touring the neighborhood and stuff like that. And really that's just what he did. And it was creepy. It was. I'll admit that it was creepy. But we all knew that was a guy that was rapist. Let's stay away from him. And really, that was just the gist of it. My mom, especially when we would go out to play, my mom made sure that it was all of us going out, not just one of us, not just two of us. It was like all of us. So if one kid went, we all had to go. It don't matter what. Like we all had to go. Doesn't matter if we want to just stay inside where the fan is, stay cool and stuff, because we have air conditioners in the house. So we always had to make sure that we just stayed together. That was our thing. And if one of us came home by ourselves, that was a no no. We all got our butts tore up. But yo, man, it really is all about the kids, y'all. Those are the next ones that we should be raising up, right? Those next ones that we should be raising up to be men and women who will do greater things, who will do the things that we could not accomplish, or the things that the parents could not accomplish. Those are the ones that we should be looking to actually take the baton and run with it. Take the baton and go with it. That includes education. Like, oh man, I've seen so many things that I can't say right now. Not that I'm scared about anything. Um, but you don't want to offend nobody. But I've seen so many things that they brought into the school systems, and I'm like, why? What are you thinking? Why would you bring that type of individual into the school system? Why would, like, so this is what you're teaching these kids at a younger age? Why? Like, I don't get it. Now I'm all about we're free to choose who we want to be, but not at a ripe age of 2, not at a ripe age of 4, not at a ripe age of 10, not at a ripe age of 12. Wait until you're a little bit older. Let me start teaching you. Let's as parents, let's start teaching our kids the right way. Let's start teaching our kids the way to go. Let's start teaching them right from wrong, and then in the end, let them choose what they want. Let them choose. Where they kids are just so saturated day in and day out with just images and thoughts of what it is to be a man, what it is to be a woman, what love is. They're so saturated by that within the schools and watching TV and everything. And usually for the parent, it's almost like, hey, what you got? So, and naturally, a kid will be naturally confused because he has the school teaching one way, you got TV teaching one way, and you got your mom and dad teaching you a whole different way. So you got three different ways of actually managing or trying to manage growing up or trying to manage life in itself, and it's difficult. It's difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy, but we need to start to teach these kids the right way, um, and and let these kids know that you're not just there just for a paycheck. As teachers, you're not just there for a paycheck. Yeah, the paycheck might look good, especially if you're in an area, especially especially if you're in a low housing area. So the paycheck might be good in that aspect, but but at the end of the day, we need to let these kids know that we're here more than just for a paycheck. That we're here more than just for whatever the case may be. And one thing I've never really got or never really understood, why are so many kids missing day in and day out? Why are so many kids missing? Why is there so many Amber Alerts talking about the kids that have gone missing, that have gone that just gone missing? Why? What joy and satisfaction as you as an individual, what joy and satisfaction do you get from kidnapping a child, a little baby, and then in the end you're just going to take his life? Why? That's just what I want to know. Why? Because kids don't do nothing. I mean, they may be a little annoying at times and do stuff that's annoying, but still, like, we're talking about kids, man. Like, how sick can you be that you just want to end a child's life? It's just so sad, man. And even growing up back in New York, you was just see like so many kids just gunned down, just by gun violence, and a lot of times they're just in the crossfire, in the crosshair. It's not that they are. It's not that It's not that they are part of the violence. It's just that they just got caught in the violence. They got caught in the way. Man, I tell y'all, our kids are the most important aspect in our lives. Our kids are the most important aspect in our circles and stuff like that. Those are the ones that we should be looking out for. Those are the ones that we should be protecting. Those are the ones that we should be reaching out, seeing if everything's all right. Is everything good? Okay, and really just checking up on your child. That's what it really is. That's what it should really, 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 really come down to. You know, protecting your kid, protecting every kid's life, because every kid matters, man. Every kid does. I tell y'all. Always know where your kids are, ladies and gentlemen. Always know where your kids are. It don't matter what. Always know where your kids are, and always protect their life, man. Because there are so many bad people in this world, and there's so many horrible people in this world. But be the parent that looks out for their child. Be the parent that just takes inventory of where your child is and what your child is doing. That's really the bottom line of that. Take inventory of where your child is and what your child is doing, and who your child is doing it with. Um, I'm talking about playing or something like that. None. You know what? All right. And that's really the bottom line of it, y'all. Hey, listen, it's Perkins Talks. Y'all know what we do all day. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know how we do it and stuff like that. Um, Subscribe to the channel, please. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I'm like at 97. I'm almost at 100. Like it's like just like right there. Like right there. I could see it. I could taste it. I could feel it. Come on, people. Subscribe to the channel. We do wonderful stuff here all the time. And check us out. Check out all the other videos that I posted up. You'll definitely will enjoy it. All right.